A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising move shortly after his inauguration, President Donald Trump announced plans to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. This declaration, made during his inaugural speech, has ignited discussions about national identity, international relations, and the significance of geographical names. Trump emphasized that the Gulf, which is a vital economic zone for the United States, should reflect American ownership and influence. Because we do most of the work there, and it's ours, Trump stated, highlighting the economic activities that take place in the region, including fishing, oil production, and maritime transport. The Gulf of Mexico is bordered by the United States to the north, Mexico to the south, and Cuba to the southeast, making it a shared resource among these nations. Trump's proposal comes at a time when nationalistic sentiments are rising globally, and it raises questions about the implications of such a name change. While the U.S. has the authority to change how it refers to the Gulf in official documents, international protocols regarding geographical naming are less straightforward. The International Hydrographic Organization, IHO, which seeks to standardize maritime names and resolve disputes, does not have the power to enforce naming conventions. This means that while the U.S. can officially change the name domestically, other countries, including Mexico, are under no obligation to follow suit. This could lead to diplomatic tensions, as seen in other naming disputes around the world. For instance, the body of water between Iran and Saudi Arabia is known as the Persian Gulf by Iran and the Arabian Gulf by Saudi Arabia. Similarly, Japan and South Korea have long argued over the name of the waters between their countries, with Japan referring to it as the Sea of Japan and South Korea calling it the East Sea. Such discrepancies can complicate international relations and maritime agreements. In Trump's case, the name change is part of a broader narrative he is crafting about American greatness and reclaiming what he perceives as rightful ownership of resources. However, the reaction from Mexico has been mixed. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum responded with sarcasm, suggesting that if the Gulf of Mexico is to be renamed, perhaps North America should be called America Mexicana to reflect Mexico's historical claims to the continent. The U.S. Board on Geographic Names, the federal body responsible for maintaining uniform geographic name usage, has stated that it generally discourages name changes unless there is a compelling reason. The board emphasizes the importance of local acceptance and usage in naming decisions. This raises the question: will the Gulf of America resonate with the American public and local communities that depend on the Gulf for their livelihoods? As Trump moves forward with this plan, it will be interesting to see how it unfolds. The executive order he signed, titled Restoring Names That Honor American Greatness, requires the Secretary of the Interior to take appropriate actions to implement the name change and update federal references accordingly. However, this does not guarantee that the name will be accepted internationally or that it will have any lasting impact on how the Gulf is perceived by other nations. In conclusion, Trump's proposal to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America is a bold statement of national pride and ownership. Still, it raises significant questions about international relations, the complexities of naming conventions, and the potential for diplomatic tensions. As the world watches how this situation develops, it serves as a reminder of the power of names and the meanings they carry in a global context. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.